Hi everyone, welcome to a different kind of review over here at Behind That Suit Reviews. My name is Holden Stephan Roy, your gracious host, and allow me to explain what's going on here. You may have noticed by the title this is going to be a review for a microphone. It is not this microphone, which is the Audio Technica AT2020 non-USB one, because it's the version with the USB. Either way, this is like the test mic. We often record on this guy, especially at the table. Otherwise, I'll use a Shure S7MB, which I just don't like using the mic stand as much. But if I'm at like my computer over there and you're seeing the other shot, it's likely that mic. But maybe that's going to change because it's a bit of a hassle. And sometimes in podcast land or when you're doing this kind of stuff, you get all these really nice mics and realize that like a $25 or maybe a $35 mic, as is the case of the price of the mic I have over here, is absolutely acceptable. So full disclosure, these folk hit me up and said, you want to review our mic and it's free. And I said, wait, for real? A free mic? Just to plug it in and try it out and give you all my thoughts on it? Absolutely, I'm in, and they were legit. I saw other people had like done this, and I have to give full props. So if you do a YouTube channel and these people hit you up, they is legit. So they linked me with this mic through Amazon. Don't worry, it's all cleared up, and I will now unbox it with y'all because that's freaking cool. I've never unboxed, so hopefully this isn't like too loud and atrocious as I like do this. Yeah, there we go. So, as is the case with Amazon land, we have excessive box inside of a box situation. So that's fine. This is the box it comes in. Typical Amazon-y quality stuff, I find. I actually liked how it's got a picture of the mic. Let's open it up and take a gander what comes with it. Right off the jump, we have a user manual. All the standard crap that you would get in a user manual, which is totally fine. Actually, there's a lot of info in here. It's pretty detailed and stuff. They got like the freaking hertzes and whatnot of where the volume goes, but also just like any possible stuff down to, if you can see this part, I appreciate this level of detail. It gives you like the freaking wearing windows to hook up your mic. That's legitimate. Ooh, it also comes with a bookmark. It's thanking us. I appreciate the customer servicey crap that comes from these Amazon companies that major retailers are not into. Personalized feel. So let's take out the mic and take a look at it for the first time. So we have some styrofoams here. And lo and behold, it is absolutely what I pictured it would be like based on the Amazon description. So you can see it's like this. It is a USB mic, so I suppose you're going to have an open USB port to deal with that, which to me isn't really an issue because I wouldn't like use this at the table per se, but like let's say you're having a meeting or whatever, this is a pretty good size and it's all sorts of twisty. Look at that. Personally, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling the versatility that we can get. This might be really kind of boring as y'all watch me freaking twirl a mic around, but that's kind of what's up. Like, look at that. You want to get it all up in some angles and whatnot. Anyway, it's got a foam on it. It doesn't appear like there's anything else, so it's cool that it comes with a little pop filter. So what's going to happen next is we're going to try this bad boy out. And by we try this bad boy out, I'm going to cut the video over here real soon. I'm going to set up on the other, like, angle where it's a little bit closer, and you'll see the box in the background, and then I'll have this mic going actually, and we'll see what it's actually like. So yeah, catch y'all in a quick minute. Hi again everyone, I am here back with this mic. It was just to shuffle it a little around and prove that this is in fact a microphone that is plugged in. So one thing I can comment on this microphone that actually contradicts the reviews I saw on Amazon is that the gain is fucking insane. What I mean is I have this microphone turned way down in terms of its volume settings. So quick second here. So like unless I had it turned all the way down to basically this setting and kind of kept it at like this kind of which is a fair distance, but this kind of a distance, it was peaking a lot. And I'm gonna say this as like it's actually kind of a good thing because it means it gives you control. So let's say your voice is softer, it gives you the ability to really manipulate it. I'm willing to bet that virtually every human being that can talk can effectively use this microphone in terms of gain. I plugged it in. I loaded it up into the same sound software that I used when I'm filming it. I use Reaper. I didn't even mess with the EQ settings. Normally I tweak it for each episode, but I just kind of left the EQ settings the same between both microphones. So what you heard earlier against this, however, I did adjust the volumes a little bit when I was editing it. Otherwise, there's like a mute button. You push it, the light turns red, and then it's pretty effective. So I look at this microphone. I'm seeing how it's pretty much got versatility in terms of moving it around. It's got a small little mount, and I totally see how this microphone can be used even for something like a podcast or whatever. And potentially speaking, because the gain is so good, if you were to like place multiple people around the room manipulating and understanding how loud everyone is, this mic can totally be used to pick up multiple people. I'm not just talking like that. Honestly, if this sounds like how it's going to sound when you're hearing it, that's like the proof to the pudding of the mic. I did mess with it a bit, and while it was peaking, it was like, yeesh. So if you do see that it's like way too loud, turn it down so that it's almost muted, and trust, you're going to find the sweet spot like I did, and it's going to come off, pretty fresh and pretty much able to do what you needed to do. All things considered, this was a great deal in my life. I am absolutely going to use this mic, and it's entirely possible that I just kind of leave the other mic set up for recording music, and now I just use this guy. Or especially at work. I work from home in this very room a lot, and there are plenty of meetings you can imagine that take place, and it's always consistently, hold up everyone, I gotta set up the mic. But this kind of guy is small enough that I can just tuck him in a corner and it's totally fine. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. I don't actually think I mentioned the name of the model of this microphone, so give me 1 second. So if you check in the description of this video, you will find a link for the FIFINE computer Gooseneck microphone laptop, the KO52 here. It does advertise it for gaming, streaming, YouTube, podcast, and if you're like an intro person and you're just getting started, like, this is $35 Canadian, so it's like cheaper probably wherever you're at, and I guarantee 2 or 3 of these is enough to really actually run an operation. I haven't tried other mics, so if you're a mic company and you want me to try out your mic, feel free to send me a mic and I'm happy to do it. But like these guys did, and now I'm a FIFINE technology fan. I don't know if I said that right, but I'm gonna have to legit get this a 5-star. And this isn't like some because they sent it to me crap. I'm happy to talk shit about people who send me stuff if I don't like it, but I don't know. As far as a mic goes, it's what it is. Yeah, I know I rambled. I figured this should be like 10-minute video. I'm not good at mic reviews. It's a farce for me. And if I'm not talking in all sorts of ranges, how the hell are you supposed to know if the mic's good? So I hope you enjoyed that. This is new for me. This is a new venture. We are a review channel. Mostly it's album reviews. So if you want to check out crazy long podcast breakdowns track by track on music, that's what we do here. I make music myself. That's also on the channel. I'm not gonna lie, sorry microphone folk, FIFINE technology, this is not a mic I would use for music per se, but let's say I had to come up in here and bust a little bit of a freestyle up on the mic and try to make a little cool, I know this wasn't that tight, but the point was trying to show you to flip up on the mic and see what it sounds like, so maybe that sounded like trash, but it'll give you an idea of what it would sound like if I were to go down the avenue of trying to do some vocals. Anyway, thanks to the patrons, Ismail Gadamsi, Chris Prada, Jonathan Barnes, EJ Black, Hurricane, Linda Williams, Connie Spice, they're dope, they support what we do. They don't know I'm doing this, but this is just kind of where we're at in life. New ventures, new opportunities. Ooh, we're going to check now. There's some music downstairs playing for my neighbor. Does this mic pick it up? If it does, oof, maybe a negative point. We'll find out then, but I don't think it will. Anyway, coming up to the end of the video, subscribe to the channel for more stuff. Like this video if you thought it was cool. Leave a comment. Let me know if you copped a mic. Let me know if you need a mic, what mics you would recommend. Let's discuss the nuances of getting started in podcast land. All right, live long and prosper, everyone.